क्व लोकः क्व mumukṣurvā yogī jñānavānkva क्व baddhaḥ क्व च va muktaḥ ऽहमद svasvarūpe'hamadvaye. Where is the world and where is the seeker after liberation? Where is the man of contemplation and where is the man of realization? Where is the bound man and where is the liberated man for me, who am non-dual by nature? World can be there only for the one who has the I-ness ego, and with that I-ness or individual ego looks towards objects in the world and recognizes the world. Ego in itself is harmless. For recognizing the world, one must have an impression about himself. I am a jiva. My name is so and so. My background is so and so. My efficiency, my skills, my knowledge are so and so. I like this. I hate this. I am capable of doing this, etc. Once a jiva has such impressions about himself, he looks towards others with the colored glass of his impressions about himself. The world with different people, with different impression perceived about them, springs forth. In one's meditation, in the depth of silence, there is no world of vasanas, because there is no impression about the meditator himself. Bound is a man who leads a limited life with his limited ego and is bound by his limited desires, vasanas, attachments and aversions. A seeker or a man of contemplation is the one who has known the falsity in the world and is seeking eternal salvation, eternal bliss for himself. In Vedantic understanding, a seeker is the one who has endowed himself with the 4 qualifications, sadhana chatushtaya, who is convinced that self-realization is the only purpose of my birth. A man of realization is the one who has won in his efforts, in his sadhana, in his nididhyasana, and is freed from the bondage of samsara. He is the one who is ever in meditation even without meditating. He is ever aligned to his true divine nature. He is the one who exists as self. He has gone beyond the thoughts which would be born out of vasanas, coupled with raga, dvesha, fear. He exists as pure awareness. Nay, he is pure awareness. I am a seeker, I am bound, I am realized, I am free. All these things are not experienced or felt by a sage, a Jivan Mukta, who ever exists as non-dual, infinite. Glowing with unearthly inward peace. He has no awareness of even the difference between bondage, his previous lives, led in the state of bondage, and his freedom now, his post-realization existence. He is non-dual in his nature. When he has no sense of duality between liberation and bondage, then what other duality can be perceived by him? In Chandogya Upanishad, one of the verses contain this expression, Sadeva Saumya Idamagra Asid Ekam Eva Advitiyam. O child, this world as we see it, with its infinite names and forms, before all these names, forms came up, it was existence only, one without a second, and it is existence only even after all the names and forms have come up, if we may add this expression to that line. In Vedanta, it is explained in this way. Suppose you are passing by a potter's house and you see him with a huge lump of clay. You return that same way a few hours later, and you are surprised to see that the nameless and formless lump of clay is transformed into a number of pots, plates, bowls, cups, etc., each distinct with a name and form. Similarly, existence becomes manifest as this world, but it ever remains as existence, Satyam, Sat. This is the non-dual existence given in this verse. The commentary is very, very brief for this. Acharya just gives one paragraph. Quote, in the entire experience of the universal self, wherein the subject-object perceptions have all merged, the world, the seeker, man meditation, man of realization, the bound man, the liberated man, all these have no significance. And all efforts and aspirations are totally nullified in the grand experience of the universal self, the one without a second. That is what we dealt, Ekam Eva Advitiyam. The awakened one realizes, I am non-dual by nature, and in this non-duality, no other concept of seeker, seeking and sought can ever exist. Unquote. Hari Om Tat Sat.